Look, y'all laughed at this woman's bonnet. And I laughed a little bit too. But you have to understand what this bonnet is really saying. What she's telling y'all and what she's telling him is I don't care enough about you or what you saying to try to look good, to make you look good, to be your arm candy. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this situation. I'm not doing nothing. And you know what else? Do you really know what the bonnet means in a black relationship, in a married household of black people? That means he ain't getting no booty. None. Nothing. Don't touch me. Don't try to cuddle me. Nothing. That's what this bonnet is saying.
It's your boy G.
I'm Aries, y'all.
And we back with another video. Yo, today we gotta get into this whole Derrick Jaxn, the relationship guru situation that's just trending over the whole internet.
But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing.
Do we really have to get into it?
I mean, it's not really our thing to get into other people's business, so we're not gonna judge them or dog them. That is not what we are here to do. Just put that out there at the beginning of this video.
We are not here to judge these people, their relationship.
Nothing.
It's not our lane.
No aspect of it. We wanted to come here today and discuss an interesting perspective on the whole situation. The perspective is this: too many times, viewers put too much into these public figures, whether that be an Ellen DeGeneres, whether that be a Carl Lentz, whether that be your local church pastor, whether that be Derrick Jaxn. Stop investing your whole life into these people because they're human. Right?
We're all human. I mean, what this man did was a very bad thing. It was a bad thing. But I've done bad things. You've done bad things.
Exactly.
We're human. We're all going to fall short. That's just the reality.
Now, don't get me wrong. It is bad when a person portrays to be something that they're not. Like if you have a pastor who's in the pulpit and he's telling you don't fornicate, don't do this, don't do that. And then behind the scenes, he's doing those things. One example that I can give you all is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. When he was working with Malcolm X, Malcolm X was told, don't have sex, don't be doing all this. And then he finds out that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is smashing all these women, got all these kids. Mm-hmm. Doesn't it hurt more when it's like a person who is like a relationship guru is telling you don't cheat, don't do this, and then he's cheating and doing all the things he's telling you not to do?
But that's why you don't put your faith in man. You don't base your actions and how you handle your relationship on what another man is doing in their relationship or telling you.
Exactly.
You know how I treat people? Based on what the Lord tells me and what the word says. That's how you treat people.
Exactly. And while you're talking about the Lord, that's the biggest thing, people. You need to put your trust and your faith in God and not just a regular human being. Because if you do that, when people do things, it won't be so easy for you to be let down because you know that we all fall short. So no one should be judging this man. No one should be telling his wife she ought to leave him. Like, that's their situation. But the learning experience for me and for what you're saying is that people stop acting like these people are like untouchable. They don't sin. They don't, they don't.
He's not God.
He's not perfect.
Newsflash. He's not God. He's a man.
So y'all, one way to look at it is like, if you believe in God, which I do, you can't go into things on your own. Right? Because if we depend on ourselves, if we put our faith in ourselves as humans,
we'll be let down every time.
We're going to fail. It's inevitable. You're going to fail. So you have to put your faith in God and basically use God as like your superhero. Like, how cool would it be? Everybody wishes they had like a Superman or a Spider-Man like walking with them if something happens, that superhero fights their battles. You got that in God. So like, I put my faith in God because if I leave it up to me, I'm a man. Like, it's hard to fight temptation, right? So I pray about it. I pray about God leading me and keeping me on the right path. But like, we can't do it alone. So it's just like, man, come on, man. Like, don't be so surprised that this man slipped and fell and had an affair with multiple women, because he's a human. And a lot of men, a lot of pastors, a lot of men in heightened positions use their position for fornication.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's very rare when a man begins to catapult to notoriety and he's not smashing or doing something. Like, people lose their ground. And that's why everyone always says, don't forget where you come from. Don't let money change you. Don't just be regular G today and then somebody comes and offers me $1 million and then I stop acting like I start acting like I don't know who God is. Mm-hmm. That's the quickest way to be an adulterer or do some things that are out of character, because you're losing your base.
And all of this, listen to me when I tell you, it didn't happen overnight.
Exactly.
Like, nobody is in a happy, monogamous relationship and wakes up one day and says, I'm going to cheat on my husband. It don't happen like that. Everything is a progression. It starts off, you're just thinking about doing bad things. You're just having thoughts about flirting with women. Then you actually start just flirting with women. Then the flirting leads to other things. And then you're in this man's position. But just like his behavior progressed, her suspicions, trust and believe, were progressing as well.
She wasn't Helen Keller to the situation.
Okay?
People.
Whether she wanted to acknowledge the signs or not, they were there. She probably ignored them. And now here we are.
I just think that people, come on, y'all. Like, he's a human. We human.
And I let a lot of you down. If you've had a perspective shift on who Derrick is, hopefully it's away from anything remotely close to perfection. And it is simply that, I am a human. And that does not justify anything that I did. But I don't want anybody out there to be putting me on a pedestal. If you did, then I hate that you did that. Maybe I gave you cause for that, and I apologize if I did.
So, guys, I mean, the lesson that I learned from this whole situation is just what I said. Don't put your faith in man. Put your faith in God. 1 Corinthians 2:5. Drop the verse right here so y'all can read it. It says what I just said. Put your faith in God and not in man. If you do that, I don't think you'll be as let down the next time someone you love commits a humanistic act, right? I don't think you'll be as let down. I don't get let down because I know all people fall short, right? And it takes a lot. It's like mental fortitude. Like, you have to be praying. You have to have a whole mindset change. You can't frequent the same places. You can't do the same things, because if you do, you'll have the same results. So if I don't want to cheat on my wife, I'm not going to hang around with brothers who cheat on their wife. I'm not going to go hang around at strip clubs with women with their boobies all in my face and making me want to have sex with them. I'm not going to go on lunch dates with women who I would smash. Because you're lining yourself up to fall short. So lesson learned. Stop bashing Derrick Jaxn and his wife.
Laugh at the bonnet, because the bonnet is funny.
I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgive the others as well. And with that, we are free and moving forward. So that's all I have.
You can laugh at the bonnet, but just know that bonnet is saying something. She's trying to tell y'all something subliminally with that bonnet. I'm just saying.
What she say? I'll come out here and do this little video, but I'm coming how I want to, on my terms. I'm not about to make myself look pretty for your stupidity, right?
She ain't the victim, y'all. She ain't the victim.
Y'all, stop trusting people who you don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you just meet a person and a person tells you a few things and then you put your like full level of trust into this person? Probably not. They have to show you things, right? Why don't you hold those people who you watch and these celebrity people, these pastors, to the same standard. Just because they get on a video and tell you that they know all about relationships and they portray to have this perfect relationship, you don't know what the hell they got going on in their real life.
You ain't got a clue.
Nothing.
Don't listen to us either. We don't know what we talking about.
Don't trust us.
We're not trustworthy.
Oh my God. Hey, we hope y'all like this video. Leave Derrick Jaxn and his wife alone. Leave Derrick Jaxn and his wife alone. Let them people work out their situation the way they want to work it out. It's none of y'all business. We love y'all.
Until next time.
Until next time.